I play that last time I was
Play
here?
that Ed Sheeran.
Ah, okay.
Do what you like. Do whatever you want.
Nice. Old school, yeah. Alright, I'm going to do Checking the Line. This is the saddest song that I've ever written, and it's not my fault because you asked for it, okay? So if this makes you feel sad, it's their fault, let me do it. It's a song, so look, for the last 5 or 6 years, I've been busking, I've been playing on the street, and that's how I've been making my living, and that's how I've been getting my music to people. Before all this let her go crazy shit started happening. And this song is about 2 people that I met whilst I was busking. And the first guy, I was in Copenhagen in Denmark. I was in Copenhagen in Denmark and I was having a really rough day. It was raining, it was cold, and no one was listening, and it was shit. And I was hating my life, and the police kept on getting up in my grill, and it was horrible. And I eventually found this little place to play just out of the way of the main streets and stuff. And this one old guy came and sat down and he listened for about an hour and a half. And he listened so intently, he was just soaking up every word, After I finished, he came over and he told me this story. He said that he was from Australia and him and his wife had never travelled outside of Australia before, so they agreed that when they retired, they would save up some money and they would buy 2 round-the-world tickets and they'd go travelling together. Which is a lovely idea, I think. But he said, they did. They saved up this money, they bought these tickets, and 2 months before they were meant to go, she suddenly, very sadly, passed away. Which exactly is very, very sad. It was weird having this conversation with a complete stranger, someone that you'd never met before, and suddenly after listening to all of my sad songs, he just felt like he wanted to share something back, So I walked away and started writing this song about it, being a sensitive singer-songwriter with a beard. And it took me a couple of weeks, and I'd only written half of it, and we got to Zurich in Switzerland, and I was outside the hotel playing my guitar and trying to write the rest of this song. This woman came out of the hotel, and she sat down next to me on the floor, and just burst into tears, which, to be honest, is quite often the effect I have on women. Not usually that early on, it usually takes a little bit longer for them to realise. But I asked her what was wrong, and she said that she'd just been dumped by her boyfriend of 12 years. The boyfriend wasn't 12, sorry, that's weird. That would be a whole different problem. But yeah, so she'd just been dumped by this guy, a pretty younger woman, and so we sat up all night drinking and talking, and I decided to write the second half of the song about her. So look, this is called Travelling Alone, and it's for those 2 people wherever they may be travelling now, and I'm sorry if it makes you feel miserable. Australian man, Scandinavian town, kicking stones round the square. He sat for a while, carved out a smile, as if someone would care. Sit down a long way from the Gold Coast, furthest I've ever known. Oh, and this just ain't my home. It was my wife's idea, but she's no longer here. She left me traveling alone. Well, I never heard silence. Ring out like a bell. I never heard silence like last night in my expensive hotel. Love in a shadow, I'm trying to catch the rain. But it never heard silence till I heard it. She walked out of the hotel, and I could still smell the smoke. The burning heart lived inside. She said, men are all our souls, and life's a bad joke. She laughed and started to cry. See, 10 years with this man, oh, and a lifetime of plans. You know I loved him till his bones, but now I've lines on my skin, and he's traded me in, left me traveling alone. Well, I never felt silence. Come and hit me like a train. Well, I never felt silence. Like blood goes through my veins. See, I'm love in a shadow, and I'm trying to catch the rain. But I never felt silence till I felt it today. Never felt silence till I felt it today.